This morning in Jabalia, a refugee camp in northern Gaza, the bodies of 9 children from the same family were laid out ready for burial. They were killed in an Israeli airstrike. Palestinians are saying that at least 90 people died and many are still trapped under the rubble. Last night, an Israeli strike hit the maternity ward at Al-Nasser Hospital in Khan Younis. This was filmed moments after it happened. This morning, our team managed to reach the hospital. There are large holes in the walls where the shell came through. They thought they'd be safe in a hospital. Dr. Tariq al-Dagma tried to resuscitate a girl, but she died from her injuries.
I saw this girl, miserable girl. She was covered with blood. It was heartbreaking and painful. I was not able to resuscitate her.
This is the Holy Family Catholic Church in Gaza, where hundreds have been hiding from the fighting. These pictures were filmed last month when an incoming rocket interrupted a church service. The Jerusalem Patriarch has said that 2 Palestinian women, a mother and her daughter, were shot and killed by an Israeli sniper in the grounds of the church over the weekend. The Pope described it as terrorism, and it was condemned by the head of the Catholic Church in England and Wales.
This is the army of a state. So I would prefer to say it was a cold-blooded killing. And what is so terrible is this just one example of what would seem to be many, but one example that touches me deeply and one example from which we have some very objective evidence.
Israel denies shooting civilians and says it is investigating.
The IDF only targets terrorist and terror infrastructure and does not target civilians, no matter their religion.
I'm literally shaking, trying to imagine.
Sabah Fifi's relatives have been trapped inside the church for 7 weeks. They've taken refuge in a holy place in the hope that it would give them protection.
The conditions are very difficult, and I can start with the food and the water. They have no water. They haven't had any water for at least 3 days. And I mean completely nothing to drink and not to use even the toilet.
The high rate of civilian casualties has pushed Israel's allies into an awkward position. Israel still has US support for now, but the tone is notably changing, and the pressure is increasing for this war to move to a new, less intense phase. Alistair Bunkle, Sky News in Jerusalem.